Macaulay Culkin was once one of the most recognizable faces in the world. A child whose smile defined an entire generation. Yet fame came too early and stayed too loud for someone still learning who he was. While millions laughed and celebrated his success, he was growing up under a spotlight that never turned off, quietly losing the privacy, simplicity, and safety that childhood is meant to protect. Every move was watched, every change judged, and every mistake remembered until the joy of acting slowly hardened into a pressure that followed him everywhere. Behind the scenes, family conflicts and legal battles over money stripped away his sense of ownership over his own life, leaving him feeling less like a person and more like something managed, pulled by expectations that never asked what he wanted. Over time, the noise became heavier than the fame itself, and staying began to cost more than leaving. So he stepped away from Hollywood, not in defeat, but with restraint, choosing silence over attention and distance over deterioration. During those years of absence, the world assumed he was lost, not realizing that healing rarely announces itself and recovery often looks like disappearance. Time passed. Wounds closed slowly, and when he returned, it was without urgency, without hunger for applause, and without the need to prove anything. He chose his work carefully, lived quietly, and stood on his own terms. His story reminds us that not everyone who leaves the spotlight is broken. Some simply learn that peace is more valuable than praise, control is worth more than approval, and a life reclaimed in quiet is stronger than one lived for the noise.
First, I'd just like to thank everyone for coming. There's so many people that I love, and to feel that love back is just amazing. So thank you. Thanks for all your kind words and your stories and stuff. You made my kids' dad, their papa, look good. The most important thing to me is also that their papa, he wasn't always his papa. He also used to be a kid too, you know? I'd like to thank Brenda. You are absolutely everything. You're my champion. You're the only person happier for me today than I am. You're not only the best woman I've ever known, you're the best person I've ever known. You've given me all my purpose. You've given me family, and after the birth of our 2 boys, you become one of my 3 favorite people. You're somewhere in there. I love you. I love you so much. To wrap things up, and in the spirit of the holiday season, I just want to say, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.